Hey, what's up? My name is Tony, and I'm the new vocalist of Clear Convictions. I know, like, we recently hosted this whole thing that I'm in a new band now, and I know a lot of people must have been like, "What the heck, man? I thought you were a missionary, or thought you weren't doing music anymore. Like, what happened? Like, what's up with all this crap?" So I just decided to make this video explain a little bit what's going on. Well, a lot of you know that I moved from Puerto Rico in 2009 with some friends of mine to do a band and to just play music here in Jacksonville, Florida. And you know, I was going great, and you know, we were doing great, whatever. But even though like we were labeling it as a Christian band, I wasn't living right, and I got really prideful. So you know, basically God called me out of the band, telling me that I was idolizing my own band. It was my own God. So, you know, I needed to step out, and it was a really hard decision for me. But I still went forward with it. So, you know, I started going more to church, and you know, going into like discipleship groups and being more in tune, I guess, with God. You know, seeking Him more, seeking His will, and doing whatever He wanted me to do. And one thing led to the other. You know, I started doing missions because God gave me a heart and a passion for that, to go to Costa Rica. And you know, He brought me together with my wife, which I'm super blessed of having. So this whole time, since I think late 2010 or 2011, something like that, like I've been going to church, I've been doing my own thing, I've been focusing on God, and until recently, in August, like months after my wedding, my wife and I, we moved to Costa Rica to be missionaries, and we've been there serving with our local church plant, and it's been awesome so far. And you know, back and forth, I've been contacting with these guys from Clear Convictions, which I know, you know, like from Puerto Rico, they've been around for like a heck of a long time, since like 1999, and Danny's actually like the only original member left. But you know, we've been in constant communication. I remember a couple of years back, we had a conversation after like my last definitive show with Carmelis in Puerto Rico, and we sat down and we were just talking about missions, talking about the gospel, talking about band, talking about music and this and that, blah blah blah. And like we had like a, you know, like a friend connection, like so strong, even though like I barely talked to him before that. And like I thought to myself, like if I was to ever be in a band again, it would probably be, you know, with this guy, because I could see myself, you know, being in a band with him, because we have the same goals, same mentality and everything. And you know, like it was time to go back to the States and keep doing what I was doing. I've received a lot of, you know, like words from people telling me like one day you're gonna go back to music and it's all gonna just happen, and you're not gonna even have to move a finger. Just keep doing what you're doing for God, and just keep seeking Him, keep seeking His will, and it's, you know, it's just gonna happen. And as my wife and I are in Costa Rica, we're doing, you know, we're just busy and occupied doing, you know, what we knew we were supposed to do. All of a sudden, you know, like the guys in Clear Convictions, they asked me, "Hey, we need a vocalist now, so do you want the role or don't you?" And I prayed about it and felt, you know, like a confirmation from God that, you know, this was the time. And even though like I was already doing something, you know, that was like the next step, and I said, "Yeah, sure, totally." We recently came back to Jacksonville in November to visit her family, my wife's family. Her grandma went to the hospital, and now she's doing better. So now in the meantime, while we're going back to finish our last 6 months in Costa Rica, I've been able to play a couple of shows with them, and it's been pretty awesome. And you know, I have a huge feeling that this is gonna, you know, happen for good, and it happened for a reason. And you know, God brought every single one of us together for a specific purpose. And I love the connection between everybody. I love you know, like the whole brotherhood environment feeling that, you know, I get to have with them. I never saw myself being in another band, and you know, I'm really happy right now that I'm with them. So we should be recording new stuff soon with my vocals, everything that's put out at Zenny's. So for those who are thinking like, so what's gonna happen? Well, like I said already, my wife and I are getting ready to go back to Costa Rica. We're gonna finish our time serving at our church there, and we're just gonna stay present, stay focused on that for those 6 months, and continue, you know, the work and the tasks that God put in our hands, and to keep serving, you know, people there in Alajuelita and San Jose, wherever we get to go in Costa Rica. We're just gonna keep serving. And then when we get back, you know, we'll continue on with our lives and here in Jacksonville, but just we'll still, you know, be focusing on ministry, and it's just gonna be awesome. So to everybody back home in Puerto Rico, I love you guys, and I'm really excited to be in this new band, and hopefully we get to go back and play a show soon. To everybody here in the States, thank you for the support that I've received and that we've received with this whole change and everything. I believe that this is God's will, and it's just going to happen. You know, a lot of great things are going to happen from now on. So, God bless you.